You got one life, for crying out loud. You might as well just give it all you got.
The Deej, Dan Jordan.
Your daily dose of reality. Your daily dose of the Deej.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need my daily dose of the Deej.
I make the news. I don't watch the news. I'm a leader.
The Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Listen, don't worry how to sell, baby. Worry about why people buy. And it's fun.
You don't need a 5-hour energy. All you need is the Sales Energizer.
Just when I think it's not going to be as fun as the one before, each one gets successfully better. What's the word I'm looking for? What's it going to take to get you into this car today, huh?
And now, please welcome the Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Boom! That's exactly it.
Do that. Let's do that. My man, Chris Stone, in the house.
Today's a good day.
Today's a good day. Favorite episode. You know, when you set me, like, I love the way you set me up, Chris Stone, because you give me a title, and from a title, that's all I need to work with, and then you start thinking about it, like you know my thing of waking up and saying thank you. Because then after you say thank you, you're like, well, what am I saying thank you for? And then you start thinking of all the things that you're grateful for. So you give me a title like Simple Pleasures. And so now I'm forced to think about all the simple pleasures. And apparently I am abnormally obsessive compulsive, that I have tons of little simple pleasures to the point where if I don't do it, it screws me up. For instance, I'm looking for it right now. Where's my book? Let me get my thing. Oh, now I'm going to freak out. Oh, here it is. So I have a journal. I write in my journal every day. And I've been doing it forever. Like since like 1994, I've been writing in a journal, just a page a day. But which is good because you can read back in your life and what the things that you do and all that stuff. But God forbid you miss a day. You want to kill yourself. I'm not at ease for the rest of the day if I don't do it. And so one of my simple pleasures is writing in these things, but it's really just to calm my nerves down. But you had a soccer match yesterday.
Yes, I did. Not me, but my son did.
Yeah. So how did he do? I know how the team did. How did he do?
He did all right. And I'm getting an echo of myself, so you don't have your headphones in.
I don't have my headphones in. I never have my headphones. Oh, you know what I need to do is lower this.
All right.
How's that? Here. Are you done with the echo?
Yeah, I think so. Check.
Seems like it's just you and me today because Paula Dean's on the other channel. She called me. She said, listen, can you move your thing back an hour? I said, no, listen, my fan needs to be here at 12:05. I mean, it's like a day. It's like it says in the intro. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need my daily dose of the Deej. And so I am not about to withdraw from all the accolades and all the needs that I could fulfill simply because Paula Dean is playing around with the air fryer, which is awesome, by the way. If you don't have an air fryer, you ought to get one. All right. So one of the simple pleasures of life is doing a box opening. And so that's what we're going to do first. So what is it? I don't know. But since I started doing this show, people send me stuff, and so I got a box here. I don't even know what it is, and we're gonna do it together. Actually, I'm looking for another simple pleasure. You know what another simple pleasure is? Having a knife. If you're the guy with a knife in your thing, you're always in need. You know, like Christmas time, everybody goes to the guy that has the pocket knife. Do you have a pocket knife, Chris Stone?
Dan, can you turn on the unboxing cam?
Oh, the UBC. Here it is. It's this. It's obviously from the shape and size of it, it's going to be a watermelon. But let's go check it out.
I can guarantee it's not an air fryer. If there's an air fryer that's that size, I mean,
maybe on the Paula Deen. You know what's even better? Having a razor that's sharp in the unboxing cam.
They're not pulling out box cutters on the Paula Deen show right now.
That's their problem. People, look at this.
Oh.
It's a book. 5 Pillars of the Freedom. Oh, this is Kurt. This is our buddy Kurt Mercandante. And it's a hardcover book. It's not one of those like mine. I'm going to get mine. I don't even have one of mine here. It's not one of mine. This is like a real book, published and everything.
He didn't just like type it out himself and send it to you.
No, I mean he's got a publisher. You know, and my publisher is my wife. This is awesome, Kurt. 5 Pillars. If you don't know Kurt Mercandante, he lives what he's talking about. He's taken off this whole time during this coronavirus business. I think he sold his house and he sold his business and just went out, and he and his family are spending until they're done traveling around the United States of America, doing homeschooling, just living the life, getting to know each other. And it's a real lifestyle. It's a freedom lifestyle in America. I can't wait to read this, Kurt Mercandante. Oh, and he sent me a card, the Deej, something very personal. For your friendship and your content, please enjoy the book. You know, Kurt, thank you very much. This is awesome. And unlike everyone else, I'm actually going to read the book and then do a book report and tell everybody. And I'll use your card as a bookmark. By the way, you talk about simple pleasures. I'm a big fan of bookmarks. Every one of I have all bookmarks. And let me teach you the secret to bookmarks. You can't just have like something that's just like a picture and it's the same on both sides. You see, like there's writing on it. And then the other side, there's no writing on it. So how do you know, if you just put a bookmark in there, how do you know what page to talk to? Aha! Because the one that has the words on it, you know that is the arrow towards the page. I love the fact that it can do that. Because you need a bookmark, because when you fall asleep and drool in your book, hey, thanks, Kurt. I'm pumped with this. This is great. It's available here on Amazon. And you know where this is not available? On Paula Deen Show, Chris Stone. I mean, just to think.
She might try to air fry Kurt Mercandante.
Yeah, you can't air fry Kurt Mercandante's book.
Can't do
but
that.
As luck would have it, we got another. Oh, let me just turn it like this so you don't know what it is.
Oh, I know what that is. I can see the brand.
Yeah, that's right. You know what this is called? This is called the non-Paula Deen air fryer. But we're going to do the box opening today because tomorrow is a big day. You know what tomorrow is, Chris Stone?
Tomorrow is Air Friday.
Air Friday. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? We might get some Air Jordans and see how they fry on Air Friday.
Oh, that's a good idea. Ricky wants to know how it's going today, and also, like, what the heck is a book report?
What's a book report? So
man, this just in. We
that?
have taken over the page. This is the page. We've usurped Paula Deen on the air fryer.
Well, and I haven't even taken it out of the box.
Haven't even taken out of the box. This is the power of the Deej. You're seeing it right here on Amazon.
Because this is what people talk about what to do with the air fryer. Who cares about that? You know what people care? How good you feel when you take it out of the box.
Oh my God!
That's the simple play. You know what it's like? It's like your vacation starts when you're in the airport. Before you even take off, your whole mood changes when you're in the airport because you know you got nothing but promise ahead of you. It's like the first day when you leave school on the first day of summer, when you throw all your papers in the air. That's what it's going to be like for you tomorrow when you get yourself your fry of airness. Air fryness. Hey, your air fryness. It's red on the inside.
Dan, you know what I noticed about this?
What?
It's fingerprint proof. I have another air fryer that shall not be mentioned, and that's one of the things. There's fingerprints all over it. You can't get it. How did they do that?
FPP.
Man.
Okay, hold on. We got to get the air fryer cam.
Well, right now it's on the unboxing cam because you're just unboxing it.
Okay.
But we'll be able to switch to the air
All
fryer
right.
cam, I think,
Here we
in
go.
a second.
Ricky, things are going well. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello for the unboxing. Ooh, I'm actually more excited than I'm giving. You know, normally I pretend with my enthusiasm, but here, and it's always good to have your razor for this. Never try to do it with your fingers. Very annoying. Oh, I like
razor.
this.
Do you shave with that?
What the?
You said with your razor.
Well, isn't it a razor? It's a razor knife. This is what we use to
shave your face.
No, this is a box cutter. It's literally called a box.
Look at all
This
the
is
colors. What color did you order?
They used on September 11th. This is. Can you imagine?
Oh my God!
This is all they use for that.
What color did you order, Dan? Do you know? What color?
I don't know. I can't open the bloody thing. It's killing. Here's
That's
the
some
problem.
box cutter you got there.
No, it's like endless amounts of red tape. You know why? Because they don't want you to return it. Not that there's any need to return it. Okay, I gotta pull this little guy out. Okay, good. Whew. You know what's inside here? Oh, good. Oh, I thought it was gonna be another. Look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. All right. So I guess we're gonna be making fries. Here's the thing with French fries. You guys may not know this. French fries were invented in World War I. The American soldiers they were in Belgium, and they used to have these things, pommes frites, which are just, fries. And but in Belgium they speak French, and so in Belgium French fries are like the number one food there, right? But the Americans, all they knew is that, oh, these people speak French. I don't know, so give me some of those fries. So the Americans called it French fries. So here's Belgium. They invented the world's greatest food of all time, and then they lost their name because Americans called it French fries. I am so pumped. Look at this. You know what this is? More tape. There's something very satisfying about taking that tape part off. Don't you think?
Are you saving it for a day where you're going to need more tape, or you could just throw that away, maybe?
Do you do that? It's like impossible to throw away tape. It gets stuck to your fingers.
Oh.
You see, look. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Next time while you're at it, why don't you just give me a paper cut and pour some lemon juice in it? All right. So now take this off.
There's the fingerprint proof.
Look at that. You see, nobody tests it out. Ta-da!
Dan, Rosalinda's in the house.
Rosalinda, jump a little higher. Senorita, come sit by my fire. I was laughing at myself this morning. One of my pleasures is to make up songs about different things. And I was listening to some guy on YouTube, and he was like singing a heavy metal song to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And I'm like, well, that's easy. Try to make a song. Like, what's something bad that you can make a happy song about, Chris Stone?
I don't know.
I could make a song about the coronavirus.
Dan, did you mention a giveaway today? There's some questions about entering a giveaway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, what do you want? I'll give something away.
How can they win? How can they win? And what can they win? Let's.
I need a follower. I need what else do I need?
Bring a follower that says that you sent them, and email dan@danjordan.com with your address, and you'll get what, Dan?
I don't know. What do you want? You never know what's a simple pleasure? I'll write a song about you. That's what I'll do. I'll give you a fresh song. Like Ricky has his own song, right? With the Samson Q2U. I got to think about it. Ooh. So this is, I guess I'm not going to use this right now, but let's plug it in and see if it works. And tomorrow, this is actually more substantial than I thought it was, because it looks like it's kind of plasticky, which it is, but this is actually more substantial. It has this is some sort of Teflon. Anyway, if I'm you guys, I'm coming tomorrow because I'm going to go crazy with the fried stuff. We're going to cook everything. I'm still trying to think of a coronavirus song. You got a tune for me, Ricky? For the
How about My Sharona by The Knack? Instead, it's My Corona. Or not My Corona.
You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing Corona. I like what's that Wham song?
Oh, Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like a. By the way, let me show you somebody. But do we have a GoPro?
Yeah.
We have a GoPro because this needs to be a video. So bring up the GoPro. We got to go. I'll tell you. So while looking for really neat stuff to play with Simple Pleasures, I'm looking around my garage and finding all sorts of things. But then I realized I found like all our old video cameras. And just look at the difference that used to be. Now we have these GoPros, which are dynamite. You can do for anything. But like this is how it started. I can't tell you the memories that you have when you have these kind of crazy. This is a big RCA one. Look at the size of this thing.
God, did that record on a beta tape or something?
Yeah, it was on one of these. I wish I could open it. I think you have to plug it in to open it. But yeah, it's a tape this big. It's an old, VCR tape. Man. Like that was cool, the VCR. And
so it went directly on a VHS or a beta tape. Like if that goes onto a beta, that's actually
no, it doesn't go onto a beta. I think it goes onto a VCR. Yeah. Like a cassette thing. Yeah. That was this, and this was like top of the line. And then they had all these. Then I found this one. This is what we used to get. Yeah. Remember these?
Oh, that's it's a mini DV, I think, probably.
Yeah.
Is the tape? Yeah.
It's really cool. And we have these tapes, and you can play them on your TV, and they were real neat. But now they have these GoPros. They pull up the GoPro, how much easier it is. It's just like there's no excuse now not to be making videos of yourself and your life and things that are going on because your kids love them. Every once in a while you find the kids looking at these things. They want to steal them for their places. So my Sophie Bell is leaving, and so she's going through I'm finding all the fun stuff. I'm still thinking of that song. It's just I can multitask I got it. Here we go. Ready? While the GoPro's going, pretend it's recording. Ready? Oh, I'll use it with the Samsung Q2U, the coronavirus song, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Coronavirus. Oh, mask, get out of my way. You make the sunshine brighter than Doris Day. Coronavirus into your blood. It makes you feel so bad like a stick in the mud. Something's crazy and something's not right. You're crazy and whining. Don't blame me. Oh no, hold on. Nothing's crazy. You're complaining and whining. Don't blame me. It's because of China. Kept me dreaming. Did not care. Oh no, you kept me dreaming. It's not on. That's okay, cause I'm still here with Amazon. Wake me up. What do you think of that? Right out of nowhere. And that's because with the Samsung Q2U that's not even plugged in.
Imagine if it was. If it was plugged into the GoPro,
forget about it. The place would explode. Can you do that? Can you plug? Is it capable to use the Samsung Q2U with the Pro of GONUS?
I can find out for you if you hang on. Let me put down one spinning plate and pick up another, and I'll.
Okay, you go ahead and do that. And then while you do that, when you get a Christmas present for your kids and they play with the box more than anything else, I'm a big fan. I never throw out boxes. There's always something you can put. But you know what? I'm not going to put in is the air fryer because tomorrow you guys better come back for Air Friday. It's going to be unbelievable. All right. More fun stuff that we used to do. Who said, oh my gosh, Ricky? Oh, well, that's all you could say about the song, Ricky? I got to work out the end.
I think the oh my gosh came when you brought out that relic of an RCA camera. That's when that made its appearance.
So Matthew, big news, guys. Hey, Ricky, you know what these things are? Don't even try to find them, Chris Stone.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out the fourth question ago.
I was looking at the driveway, the garage for all the stuff, and you see all the things that your kids used to play with. So this was a Christmas present for my crazy kid, Matthew, who today we just got funded for the business. So we're very, very excited. And by the way, if anybody's looking to start a business, world's best time ever. SBA is tossing away money like nobody's business. Not only did we get the loan from the SBA with this thing, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, with the papers, we didn't even ask for it, they say that they're going to pay the first 3 payments for whatever reason. It's like free money. I'm telling you, aside from Amazon, this is like total communism. But, if you're in there at the beginning, it's still good. So anyway, what these are Matthew, because he's a crazy kid. And so what he wanted for Christmas, these are drywall stilts. And so they're like stilts you could walk around. When he was little, he wanted to be bigger, so he wanted stilts for Christmas. Is that not awesome? By the way, you know where we got these? Amazon. They sell drywall stilts on Amazon. Is this not the greatest country in the world? That's one of those simple pleasures of realizing that you are in the best place at the best time that you could ever be.
And you know what else they sell on Amazon? Mic adapters for GoPro, where you can plug your Samsung Q2U into your GoPro.
You see that? I make a song for GoPro.
And you'll save 5% today. That's and get this at the low price of $47.45. That's right.
But don't get it yet. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. We need some Pitchman merch, and we are going to make, because you know how I always say, but don't buy now. If you do this quick, you'll get a free oven mitt. I am going to make Pitchman oven mitts. So when you're out there on your grill, available here on Amazon, and your big green egg, you could be using your manly oven mitts from the Pitchman. So, Chris Stone, do we not? Are you literally pulling up drywall stilts?
Yeah. What do you think this is? You think this is it's just some show?
I know. It's just fun to know that drywall stilts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Deej, why don't you go ahead and put under drywall stilts? I'll tell you why, because I'm not a complete and total idiot. My back is still healing from the last thing, but oh my gosh. As I'm climbing over this, what you guys do to my office is insanity. As I'm climbing over this box over here, I noticed that we also have the world's greatest thing, a beanbag chair. I mean, what could be better in life than having a beanbag chair? And now look, it's all squishy. You're like, oh my gosh, it's squishy. It's not going to be as good. This is all you do. You do this, and you do this. Boom! Now it's big again. Is this not? I mean, it's fun for the whole. If you let's say for instance you're 16 months old. It's fun when you're 16 months old to do that. And then let's say you're 16 years old. It's fun when you're 16 years old doing that. Let's say you're 61 years old. Chris Stone, how old are you?
628.
Same thing. It's like fun at any time of life. When people finally come over when we're done with coronavirus. Woo! Coronavirus. When we're done with all that thing and family starts coming over, you know what chair they're going to use? They're going to use this one because it's fun. Now, I didn't find that in the garage. I got to take this thing out. Who's talking to me here? I used to help my dad build houses. It always amazed me to watch drywall man walk around those stilts. True. We had it
looks like, Dan, your internet's freezing up there a little bit, but luckily we have some movement from the video. Oh, now you're back.
Oh, there I am?
Now you're back.
What's that? Oh, that's the video. Am I wearing the same shirt? Okay.
It's the best chair in the house. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The sofa sack. What could be better? All right, so let's get back to you putting the stilts on.
Oh, I'm not putting the freaking stilts on. You're crazy. I'm not a complete and total idiot with this. I could do it.
You're not?
I could do it for you. But why do that when I found a pogo stick in the garage too?
God.
Did you just say God? Look at you. You can't hang. Oh, listen, I just tripped over the pogo stick. So, when was the last time you used a pogo stick, Ricky?
Ryan Swanstrom's in the house. So maybe you can, while you're pogoing, you could answer this question or comment to Ryan. Drywall stilts, LOL. Yeah. We never know what will happen on this show. Pitchman oven mitts. So we've got to vote for oven mitts. Ricky apparently was not paying attention. So you have to tell Ricky why you have the stilts. He used to help his dad build houses, and it always amazed him to watch the drywall man walk around on those stilts.
Well, I had a conversation today. You know how, remember I've told you guys in the past about my DeWalt man?
Yeah.
I mean, it's never ending, Christo. You remember how I told you about my DeWalt man? I have a neighbor who, when he moved in, I guess Matthew was about 12. And when this guy moved in, he is the DeWalt rep for Home Depot. And so, we were helping him move in. We brought him a little cake or whatever you do when neighbors come in. By the way, that used to be a thing that you would just, every time a new neighbor comes in, you bring him some cake and talk to him and hang out and make it. It's the best thing. Why am I out of breath? All I did was pogo and jump on the beanbag chair. I'm dying here. All right. You know who's not jumping on the pogo stick in the beanbag chair? Paula Dean, putzing around with the air fryer, and she doesn't even realize that tomorrow is Air Friday.
What are you thinking about frying tomorrow? What's going in the air fryer tomorrow, you think?
I am not a complete and total idiot. Deej, yeah, that's going to be my campaign slogan when I run for office. So, and I have, that's the whole thing. You want to set the bar low. And so my neighbor said to me, and my neighbor said to me, he goes, your days of buying power tools are over. So of course, Matthew became his best friend and stuff and just wanted to get into construction and do all sorts of stuff. So when Christmas came around, Matthew wanted some drywall stilts, to start his construction business that he was going to do. And so I was talking to Brooke today why I was talking to Brooke today? Because they're renting the Jump Castle, Chris Stone, for this weekend. So we had to go ahead and set that up. Of course, he doesn't pay. You know what he does? Gives us a tool. But so Matthew was on, practicing with his drywall stilts, and Brooke always tells this story. He goes, I'm driving home, and I see this kid on drywall stilts, on the grass in the front, just like falling because, it's grass. So but he wanted to land on something soft because he knew he was going to fall. But those things have helped us in about, I'd say, 8 or 9 situations that you couldn't do anything else with, and you just look like the boss, when you first of all, and secondly, they've been Halloween costumes for years. When you want to dress up like Frankenstein, and you have
I didn't think about that. Okay, another what we call use case, Dan.
Yeah, it's another. Everything that you have is multi-use. Never think that it's just this. So and then this freaking crazy kid. Again, another. And don't put this up, Chris, because no one's gonna buy this. We got he always wants to get higher and always wants to get bigger. So that's why the ladder, we always have the adjustable ladder at all times. And we always have, stilts. But so one day he wanted to get scaffolding. So for 2 years, he got 2 levels of scaffolding. I saw this nutcase kid. I had to leave the house. He was putting up Christmas lights. He had 2 levels of scaffolding, and he was on top of them with these things, like a nutcase. And he said that he tied himself to the house somehow with some harness. But I mean, I had to leave. I couldn't watch. The people were calling the police. And you wonder why. He said 2 sets of friends that were told they weren't allowed to play with him. They weren't allowed to come over when they were little. Have you ever had that, Chris Stone?
I don't know. Was it Metal Tech here? They're on sale for $126. The scaffolding.
That's exactly. They are so helpful. And by the way, we also rent those things out. He did for years rent those things out. It was monstrous. I'm telling you, though, when you have scaffolding, you're everybody's best friend. And it fits right in the back of your pickup truck. It lines right in. It's on wheels. They're very cool. But I would tell you, get some ratchet straps and just strap those things down next to a tree or whatever you have to do. Just ratchet them down. It's the greatest thing. These are you don't have to put ratchet straps on there, but it's also a fun thing to have. All right. What else do we have? What else did I find?
I don't think there's anything left on Amazon to talk about today. But feel free to repeat as I try to get scaffolding and a pogo stick in the carousel for the Caribbean public.
One day we'll have to do an outside show because I still think I have the skills for these things.
Oh my God.
This is one of those things that are fun. It's like almost unbelievable that with something like 2 wheels like this, that it would be able to stand. But very quickly, it happens and you're able to do it. And it's like, it's unbelievable. And this is what's important with kids. By the way,
Dan, I've got a question. Do you intentionally tell me nothing about anything that should go on the carousel? Is that some sort of simple pleasure that you have by just grabbing things that you never told me would be on the show and that I should put in the carousel?
And one thing you asked me, was there anything else we could put on?
Right.
But and what it is? No. I feel like I'm going to disappoint you if I say, yeah, I got this other thing. And you're like, oh, and then you would say, oh, you got to get me this earlier. You got to do it sooner. And so I say, why don't I just spring it up on them? What could go wrong?
Everything. What are we calling that? The fire? What is this?
Oh, this is one of those ripsticks. These are ripsticks. It's like, but I'm telling you, this type of thing is great for kids, for child rearing, because it's so unbelievable that it could work. And once they can do this, they really think they could do anything. So all these things, these are the types of things you want to get, not just for yourself, but for child rearing. Once they can walk on stilts, they think they could do anything. Nothing stops them. Brooke was just telling me the story today that I think last year or on Christmas Eve, his wife got a trampoline, but you can't really hide a trampoline under a tree because it's big and you got to put this whole thing together. So they had a big fight. Well, not a big fight, but he didn't want to do it. She wanted it. She says, I'm getting it. And he goes, I can't put it together. And then so the wife says, well, I'll call Matthew if I have to. And so Matthew put together their trampoline. He'd never put together a trampoline, but he did it all there for him. He took care of it because the boy could do anything. And I think it is because you get, little things like this. Make sure you wear a helmet. You don't have to put that up, Chris Stone. Make sure you wear a helmet. But I'm telling you, these are good, making to independent, productive human beings are made when they fall a few times on the ripstick. This is not just a toy. This is a learning developmental tool. What do you think of that, Chris Stone? I talked about it for a good minute and a half. So no more of this, hey, every time you come up with something new and I don't even have enough time to put the thing. A minute and a half in your head in real time is maybe 25 seconds, I'm thinking. Child rearing tips from the Deej. By the way, who is it? Ryan, I'm giving you a break here because you're new to the feed and everything. Though you have a great show, it's awesome. Sorry that you had those problems earlier but the problem is you're so popular that it breaks the internet every once in a while. But Deej comes from my initials, DJ, and so people call me Deej and all that stuff. But there's lots of DJs because there's lots of DJs. You know, the 1986 Boston Celtics with Dennis Johnson. You know, they called him DJ. I only know that because I don't watch any current events because it's too depressing. I just can't handle it. So I have a complete blackout. So last night I'm watching the 1986 playoffs between the Boston Celtics and the Houston Rockets. I only got to halftime. I don't know who won. Don't tell me. You'll spoil the surprise. But so there's lots of DJs, but there's only one, the DJ. And so that's what it is. So your comments should really be child rearing tips from the DJ. See? There we go. So listen, not that I'm offended and I don't care. Lots of people make those mistakes. We call it a rookie mistake. I mean, a rookie mistake.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to be better. But, you know, I watched Ryan's stream today, Dan.
Yes.
And he brought his family.
Can you pull it up? Oh, yeah, there it is. That's right.
Yeah. He brought his family. He went upstairs with a gimbal. They were playing chess. He brought his daughters in. His youngest daughter is drinking coffee already that tastes like coconut.
Oh, really?
Right. But so he actually is a fan of the DJ and is keeping track of all of the quotes. He's writing them down. He's actually at him here in the chat, but he was reading your quotes, like keeping the bar low and some of these others on his show. So,
I'm going to send you, Ryan. Okay, here's the giveaway. You're going to get a signed copy of Sales Proverbs, Wisdom of the Ages to Ryan because, as luck would have it, there's an entire chapter in the back very humbly named DJisms on sales, but this is part of section 4, which is the book of the DJ. I'm sorry. Every once in a while, people will take me seriously, and I worry about that. But yeah, so listen. I'll just throw one out here. This is just one. This is the type of magic you would get when you get Sales Proverbs, Wisdom of the End. Ready? The angler who watches his partner's bobber misses the big fish on his own line. Is that not money? I mean, watch your own cork. Watch your own bobber. People are too busy seeing what everybody else is doing. You know how much time Chris Stone spends studying Ryan's site there? He's like, what's he doing today? What's Ryan doing today? You know, listen, Chris, watch your own stuff. He'll take care of his own stuff. You know, that's how life is. He's a big boy. You know, don't try to steal his stuff. You're creative enough. You can do it. Maybe I would get money quote. Oh, do you want a money quote? I got them too. Hold on. Or is it just saying that quote is money? See, that's the problem with people. They're not specific enough, Chris Stone. Not like Kurt Mercandante living the freedom lifestyle. You know,
Dan, the giveaway, and let's just go ahead and do the giveaway because Rosalinda had asked about it, Ricky had asked about it, and Ryan had asked about it. So email Dan. Giveaway? You're giving away the book.
Oh, all right. All right.
So email Dan at Dan Jordan. Let me get it up here on the three winners today. Here we go. Dan at danjordan.com. And with your address, so we can send you a copy of Sales Proverbs, Wisdom of the Ages.
That's
from
right.
The DJ, a.k.a. Dan Jordan.
You know, not only this book, actually, it's fun. I used to call it a bathroom book because it's just fun to read while you're in the bathroom. But the problem is you'll spend your whole day there. I mean, it's that good. You won't want to leave. But no, it's actually there's some personal stories. A lot of it stuff. I have Papa-isms. That's my dad's stuff. I'll give you one of his. One day I went to my dad and I had my first business, DJ's Country Deli and Emporium, where all the food was delicious and refreshing and fine. I had a customer who was just complaining, and she kept coming back to me. She was complaining like this, and so I want to get rid of this lady. How do you get rid of this lady? And so my dad was from war-torn, Europe and all that stuff, and so living off the streets type of thing. And this was his line. He says, "Danny, the best revenge from a cranky customer is to take their money." That was my dad. So that's one of his quotes there. How about this? This is money from Papa too. For a kite to soar high, it has to go against the wind. So do you. I mean, if things are too easy, if you're not fighting anything, then you can't grow. Gosh, that guy was good. I tell you what. Ryan, where are you from? Email your shipping address and we'll send you a copy free. Signed, but you have to email your name and all that stuff and all that. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Giveaway. Just today, by the way, if you're catching this on replay, you're all screwed up unless you follow me. You follow, we could talk about stuff. All right, what else is going on, Chris Stone? We could have talked about the hammock because you have a good video about the hammock, but oh no, too much. Didn't want to do that today. We got the ladder. Does everybody have we have a good video for the ladder, Chris Stone? Are you still with me? Am I talking to myself?
I don't know what you're asking me to do. All right, am I pulling up the what video am I supposed to be pulling up?
Well, it's too late for the, there was one episode that we did where I was trying to set up the hammock inside, attached to the adjustable ladder. By the way, those adjustable ladders, that's another thing. So here's a group thing for you to get. Go ahead and get the scaffolding. Get some what are these? Drywall stilts, and then get an adjustable ladder, and you could literally go anywhere and be anyone you want. You could be 9 feet tall if you want. To Ryan in South Dakota, I will get it. But get it from your own stream. I don't want to steal your commissions. I know that's what you're all about. People like Ryan, they're only in this for the money. Other than me, the love of the game here. And that's what it should be. Life should be fun. When you get up in the morning, it should be, I'm excited. Were there any new followers today? How come you're not giving me any new followers, Ricky? After all we've been, you know what you're doing? People are going back to Paula Deen with the air fryer.
What are you thinking about frying on Air Friday tomorrow, Dan?
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, why don't you guys give me some ideas? Obviously, we're going to do French fries, but or as I like to call them, Belgian fries. But also, what I'm going to do is
Ryan says donuts.
Donuts. I could do donuts.
Air fry some
You
donuts.
can air fry donuts?
You can air fry anything. I was thinking eggs. Because you need to go and get like one of those kind of foil containers to put them in, but you can actually air fry eggs.
You're always with the eggs. It's like when you tell everybody about go to all the tubes and all that stuff. Your eggs.
Only your mind goes there.
To fallopian tubes and eggs?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay. This is a family show.
Hey, I actually do have
science.
I have a plug outlet over here. Oh my gosh. Do you know what, Chris Stone, we haven't talked about?
Everything? Okay, yeah.
These
comparative blueness.
Let me tell you something. I started my career here, my lengthy career here on Amazon was started with the Parrot of Blueness. And I was just amazed because, listen, believe it or not, I'm not all that technologically aware.
No.
So all this stuff is brand new to me. So I was nervous with the colored teeth that they always tell you to do it because I've never had anything like that before. I always use a wire, and I'm always thinking, if you do this wirelessly, what happens when in mid-conversation, for instance, and you run out of batteries. And listen, conversation is all I had. That was my whole gig in school. Listen, I don't have the looks. I didn't have the athletic ability. I don't have the size. All I had was my voice, And if I was going to be cut off in midstream because the tooth of blueness somehow, malfunctions or cuts in half, or to get that little thing like that, which is very annoying when you sounds like you're underwater. You do that enough times, people get frustrated. I don't have anything else to fall back on, like creative wisdom or anything like that, other than sales proverbs, wisdom of the ages. Oh, you're putting a video on?
Yeah, it's your video for the Blue Parrot that's on the Blue Parrot page. You know what I'm always afraid of, Dan, is not technology, but the fact that if you wear this thing, that people will pull up to your window while you're driving and ask you for a Happy Meal.
Oh,
they think
very good. Well, unlike me, who doesn't go to drive-thrus, I refuse to go to drive. What could be more lazy than going through a drive-thru? And now they got this coronavirus. Woo! Corona. So everybody thinks that it's okay to go through that's the whole thing. We want to have low-fat meals at these places, but come to the drive-thru so you don't have to walk in. It's like I've always been a far parker. You know that. That's why I need the Blue Parrot, because I'm always out there walking, and there's wind blowing and all that stuff. You got to be. So I'm a far parker, unlike all those people that drive around the parking lot 3 times to get the closest spot so they can walk into the gym and go work out. Makes no sense in life. Oh, I do have the song with the Samson Q2U and the Blue Parrot. Some of you new watchers may not have heard this song, but Blue Parrot, they're a big sponsor of mine because I have a song that I wrote for them that, it's really making a move on the charts here. Ready? Here we go. And this is the Samson Q2U. It works even if it's not plugged in. That's how good it is. Blue Parrot, it's clear as a bell. It'll work even if it fell on the ground. We're all after the same clear blue sound, whether by the inch or pound. Your ears are square or round. Blue Parrot and Deej. Ooh, I almost made the whole thing without chuckling. Anyway, really good. It has noise cancellation from both sides. The battery lasts literally forever. The newer ones, you click a button here and you don't even have to get on Wi-Fi. It's like a walkie-talkie if you have other people on the job site. Well, people use it for their work. If you have a convertible, nobody hears what's going on in the background. Your radio could be playing. You're not annoying people. People won't automatically tell you when people do tell me, but people don't automatically tell, mortal man when you're being incredibly annoying. They just kind of put up with it for a while and then they just stop talking to you, And so this, what this does? It saves relationships. You think it's just a phone. It's another relationship method tool. It's like child rearing. This is what you It all goes back to the drywall stilts. Where's everybody going? To Paula Deen? You missing me already? Okay.
We did not. We got some mixed reviews of some folks that were on the Paula Deen stream, and Dan, they came back to you.
That's right. We're back for more. We're back for more. All right. So tomorrow is going to be our air fry thing. I actually, I'm thinking about mozzarella sticks. And, of course, chicken wings are going to be really good in this. And how about some soup? You ever have fried soup? That's good. Fun for the whole family. Hatcha, let's plug it in, by the way.
Did you say fried soup? You didn't say fried soup.
I said fried soup. Yes. This is how you know you got quality merchandise. They put that over the plug. Just think there's a company that makes those. Everything's possible. Look at that. I wonder if it works the other ways. Look, it's ambidextrous. Oh, it's not even ambidextrous. You got to do it the same way. Look at that.
And can you go back to the box? There should be 100 recipes in there that are included with your shipment. There's 100 original recipes from the Kasori kitchen.
My daughter, I'm bending here. I was looking at this thing because I said it's ambidextrous, which it's not. But my daughter, when she was little and she was using the remote control for the TV with her right hand. And then one day she was doing it with the left hand. She was little and she was very proud of herself. And so she held up the remote control. She must have been, 5 or something. She goes, "Hey, Daddy, look, I can do it with both hands. I'm bisexual." I'm like, oh, you were just, so close. You were so close to the right word. It was almost there. Chris Stone's afraid to laugh. Listen.
I'm laughing on the inside.
Okay. I once did a presentation for there were a bunch of engineers Ryan, are you an engineer? Stuffed jalapenos. Oh yeah, I would love to make stuffed jalapenos. That's good. I once did it was a speaking engagement for, it was like the Society of Engineers. It was their yearly gala, and I was there, and I'm using all my same material. I customized some stuff for engineers. Told some engineers. When I said I would have been happy if there were crickets. At least I would have had some sort of noise. It was like, nothing. It was to the point where I was saying, come on, guys, that was a good one. I was literally saying that. And somebody came up to me at halftime, because I was also the MC, and said to me, she said, listen, we really are laughing on the inside. We just can't do this. We can't laugh. Actually told me that. So that's how I feel I'm with you, Chris Stone, when I tell stories about being ambidextrous. All right, it comes with a recipe book. Now, most people, you know what you do with the recipe book? Nothing. But we're big fans of the recipe book here at the Jordan household, and so I keep actual recipe books. I know it's easy to do it on the internet and all that stuff, but this is fun. This is good. Ooh, I made that. Remember, I made the stromboli, Chris Stone?
Oh yeah,
I made that stromboli. I made the bread and everything. That was on a Cooking with Christy episode. Cooking with Christy. Cooking with Flames Are High. Cooking with the Christy. I gotta get Amazon in there. Cooking with when the flames, when you're on Amazon. I gotta figure it out. All right, next time.
By Daniel Moore. You should use your expensive mic, is what Daniel Moore says.
I know. Well, it's not plugged in, and I could plug it in, but
it's also not expensive. And it's 7% off. It's $65. The best podcast mic on the planet. Samson QTU, not expensive at all.
7% off.
Yeah.
Where did they come up with that number for? Is today the 7th? What day is today?
Yeah.
Oh, and yesterday, I hope everybody had a good celebration for May 6th or May 5th. We have July the 4th, so that's normal. Yeah, happy 4th. But here we have to say, what, Happy Mayo or Happy Cinco? Did you say Happy Cinco? Did you say Happy Cinco?
No, it was May the Sith be with you. No.
Oh, May the Sith be with you.
Revenge of the 5th.
Crispy fried fish nuggets. So you can make those little hot dogs. Yeah, well, listen, we're going to go crazy with this. Everything fried. Donuts. Everything's fried. So, listen, it's you're going to have an air fryer and a heart attack in the same episode. Or do you not have heart attacks with this?
Well, you try not to.
What?
You try not to. If you're healthy, you got the weight bench, and you take your vitamin D, talking into your Blue Parrot while you have the air purifier on and frying with the Castore air fryer. I'm listening to Papa and the Sales Proverbs Wisdom of the Ages while the Sales Energizer podcast is flowing through the Blue Parrot. You will not have a heart attack. It's guaranteed. That
is money. Okay, I just plugged it in and nothing happened.
I heard a beep. That's good. That's a good start.
I heard a beep. That was like that movie. Hey, Ricky, what's that movie when he was talking about beep? It was Gene Wilder, and he walked through the airplane thing, and he beeped, and he had a gun, and so he wasn't supposed to beep, and so, but he wanted to go like totally the opposite direction. So he was acting like a rabbi, and so he's like, I beeped, so kill me, I beeped. Oh, the mad beepers here, I'm beeping all day long. What movie was that, Ricky?
Oh my God.
He's leaving. How do you turn this thing on? Oh, here we go. All right. That's all you're getting from this today, because tomorrow is Friday. Thank you all for watching this episode. This is fun. I really appreciate you coming back from Paula Deen, who is awesome, by the way. I'm a big fan of Deemster. Listen, tomorrow we're going to do this from the rooftop. I'm going to make sure that I use my ladder, my scaffolding, the drywall stilts, and some ropes and harnesses, and maybe we'll even juggle up there too. So I appreciate everybody watching today. We'll see you tomorrow. Chris Stone, who's better than you? No one.